Hello, Internet. This is going to be a video featuring a series of games with me playing a Red Eyes Black Dragon deck. And unfortunately, Red Eyes is near and dear to my heart, both because of nostalgia and I like the deck's play style. Unfortunately, as we will see through the course of this video, is maybe just too slow to really function. And unfortunately, it's pretty much summon Red Eyes Black Dragoon or lose. And sometimes, even if you can summon Red Eyes Black Lagoon, even if you can summon Blad Eyes Black Lagoon, you can just still get Kaiju. So it's not like that's the end all be all. And for those of you unfamiliar with what kaijuing means, there's a series of monsters known as kaiju monsters that use your opponent's monsters as a tribute. And that's generally, it's one of the strongest removal engines in the game, if not honestly the strongest. And it takes care of pretty much every problem monster like that. And here I tried to summon Tour Guide from the Underworld in order to get Sangan and start my combo, but Tour Guide got negated, and because of that, I couldn't even use my Red Eyes Fusion to do a backup Dragoon, because Red Eyes Fusion, you can only special summon the one monster, and that's it. So you better make it count. Maybe I should have just gone that route in the first place, but well, I got negated anyway. And here we'll see if I make a comeback. No, I don't. On to the next one. I don't know, there's so many things. I feel like Red Eyes is really a deck that is stuck in like 2014, 2013. It's just too slow of a deck. This one I'm playing is more level 7 focused in order to make Red Eyes Flare Dragon, which I don't think I make once in this entire video, I'm sorry. But Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon is really cool because every time an opponent activates an effect, they take 500 damage, which is really neat. And I'm playing, I think, a Heroes deck. Trying to make their play. I think this is also where I discovered, because I included Red Eyes Malefic Dragon as another level 7, and that was a mistake because I didn't realize this, but Malefics need a spell card on the field in order to stick around. So I make that mistake a couple of times, but that's all part of the learning process. Unfortunately, this is one of the most unpleasant aspects of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is waiting for your opponent's turn, especially when you go first and you don't have any hand traps. So there's that. Yeah, so here's where I make the mistake. So I get rid of a Red Eyes from deck to bring out him, and then I'm confused. But I'm like, alright, I'll just special summon Nocto Dragon, because I guess that's something. But that doesn't happen. Oh, I do get Nocto. try to activate the effect, which allows you to special summon a dragon. Red eyes. Not entirely sure why I summoned him. He's got a good graveyard effect, but he's only got 800 attacks. I really should have set him. Okay, Twin Twisters to destroy his own stuff. Gets Dark Law out there, who's extremely good. And now I can't special summon Verte Anaconda to actually finish my combo. So that's fun. So I just attack out of frustration. I desperately want to turn him into defense, but I can't. We just play out this sad state of affairs. Welcome to modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Red Eyes. Where the pain is real. So we go on to the next. Playing against a Flandre's deck, which is pretty neat. I want to try this myself. I do love me some burbs, at least in card form. I don't want to own one. They seem like horrible pets. Also, why do you want a pet that you have to cut its wings? This seems so mean. And here I'm tired of losing, so I just go straight for the Red Eyes fusion to get the man of the hour out, because I'm tired of trying to get to him the right way. And then these are all cards I can just set. And then I use this to negate my own effect to make him 4,000. I activate him. Get rid of that. then on to the next one. Here I make the same mistake with Malefic. Oh, I just want this to work so badly and it doesn't. And I'm so confused. I have to read it again. God, Malefic seems so bad. I don't understand the point of them. I know they're from an anime, but God, they seem bad. So, my opening hand was essentially a brick. I can't get the 2 effect monsters I need to get to Predaplant, Verte, Anaconda, which means that I can't. Do I get to it? Let's find out. Alright. I try it again. Oh, I tried again. Why did I think this would work for a 3rd time? Oh, I'm so dumb. Yeah, of course that didn't work. Tribute that. And I bring out him from my deck. Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon. Who's cool, but he's a Gemini monster who is inherently a little bad. So, as Geminis need to be, are essentially effect monsters that need to be summoned twice in order for them to get their effect off, which is ridiculous, but that's what they did. And that's what they saddled 2 of the pretty good Red Eyes cards with that would be great if they didn't have that stupid Gemini mechanic. Not really sure what kind of deck J Money is playing, but right now he's got 6,000 on board, so it's not too bad. Seem to be entering some kind of loop. So, while we're just kind of waiting here, what could Red Eyes use to be improved as a deck in general? Well, for one thing, as good as Red Eyes Fusion is, the fact that it locks you out of any kind of normal or special summoning for the rest of the turn is pretty dire, for sure. I also just feel like they need an easier way. They need an easier way to get big numbers on board. Like currently, there's Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, but I'm not convinced that card's not going to eventually get banned. And then they'll be back to square one. And honestly, that is a Red Eyes card. The same way Predaplant Verde Anaconda is a Predaplant card. They go in every deck. Like there's no you can play them in literally everything. It requires you to put in a few bricks in the form of Red Eyes, Dark Dragoon, or Red Eyes, Black Dragon, and Dark Magician. But other than that, literally every deck can have access to that. What I think is going to end up happening is I think they're going to ban Predaplant. That's my guess, because not only does Predaplant enable every deck to use Dark Dragoon, but it also enables every deck to use the new Phoenix Destroyer Enforcer, which is even more powerful than Dark Dragoon. So, and this is hilarious, because I can only activate the effect that changes things to dark, because I don't have enough life points in order to activate the fusion aspect in order to get my Dark Dragoon and maybe make a comeback here. And then I realize I am completely fucked, and I end my turn. I think the issue is just there's so many decks that get to Red Eyes Dark Dragoon so much more easily, and potentially put another monster or two on the field as well while they're doing it. And so, like, that's just a real problem. As far as, like, old decks go, like your Blue Eyes, your Dark Magician, Red Eyes is definitely the strangest. It's the least coherent out of all of them, and it sort of lacks a real game plan. Currently, the only game plan is go into Dragoon. That's really it. So that's not not the worst game plan, but it's not the best one either, especially when so many other decks can do the exact same thing. And that may change in the future, but as of right now, it isn't. So I just hard activate Red Eyes Fusion to grab Dark Dragoon. Oh, I just end on that. That's the best I can do. And then they kaiju it. So, this is a crazy duel that goes on way, way, way too long, because the guy I'm playing against is an asshole that refuses to end it for whatever weird reason, so I eventually just surrender. But this is the craziest Blue Eyes deck I've ever seen, so I just wanted to showcase a little bit of it. Here I'm negating alternative effects so he can't destroy Kumungus here, whatever his name is, in order for me to beat over him. But little do I know, there's so much more in store for me. And then I draw. Pretty sure I activated Forbidden Droplets. So the reason I can't get Darkness Metal Dragon is because the Kaiju's not a dragon. So that kind of just bones me. So I'm able to beat over it, but he's not dead because that goddamn card. Then I have to use Effect Veiler to try and save him. He's able to summon another Kaiju for free. Let's see what he goes into. Yeah, this thing. Number 97. Draglubion. I'm not sure what exactly my plan was with this alternative dragon. Oh, and then I get super polyed. For Starving Dragon. But like for some reason I'm an idiot and I attack into this 6,000. So for all intents and purposes, this is the end of the game. I believe there is one more duel, so let's do that. It is a Sword Soul match, which is fitting. Effect Veiler, the Mo Yi, so she can't get her bullshit off. This is another duel now that I'm remembering where I really fucked myself. So maybe it's not the deck, maybe it's the duelist. So I activate Lightning Storm. Then I can activate Triple Tactics because he activated Destiny Enforcer. I get to draw 2 cards. Special Summon Verde, activate, get my Red Eyes Fusion, One thing I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do with this combo is what the hell are you supposed to do with Verte after you're done with this? So we brought back Enforcer. Chain the effect of Dragoon. Discarding. Oh, they're making roll by discard Dragoons. Honestly, I feel like I could just use a few more supports. Probably an alternate version of alternate Red Eyes that sucks less. Something to allow them to boost bodies on the field. Just like anything that would speed this deck up. Ashes draw. So he exiles the 6 cards but doesn't get to draw anything. Yeah, Ash Blossom, hello card. Sorry, I'm not providing as much commentary here. I'm definitely a little tired after driving 6 hours today. But I wanted to record this anyway. Hopefully this is a little more exciting with music playing in the background. Oh, we got our Sword Soul out. One of their boss monsters. Pops Predaplant, not surprising. Man, Sword Soul can just get 2 of their boss monsters on the field so easily. And that's pretty much the duel. As soon as he got over Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, that was it. I technically have 400 life. I have 1 sad play left. Depending on what my opponent does here. Oh yeah, he brings Enforcer back. forget this is which one you want to put in your graveyard. And I can't make a second Dragoon. That is worth remembering. So I do the next best thing, which is a far distant second, and I make Slash Dragon. Slash Dragon is good in his own right. He's especially good in Duel Links. But here, he's just outclassed. Like, look at that. That's because of Phoenix Enforcer's effect. Which, to be honest, I should probably just add to my Soul Sword deck, because why not? Between Enforcer and Dark Dragoon, Enforcer definitely seems like the way to go. So who knows, maybe they won't ban Dragoon. Maybe they'll just ban Anaconda. That would mean Enforcer can only be in hero decks, and Dragoon can only be in Red Eyes decks, which I actually think is probably what they should do. It's kind of ridiculous that Sword Soul can so easily summon such a ridiculous boss monster for them. And now it's truly over. I don't know what he's doing. Drawing cards. And this has been me getting my ass kicked using a Red Eyes deck. I hope you enjoyed watching me get destroyed. Because technically we won one, but out of the 4 duels, we mostly just got our asses kicked. And it's a shame. I really like Red Eyes. I've tried to build the deck in paper as well, but it's just too slow. It doesn't have a proper starter. You know, I think that's really what this deck is missing. I think it needs a starter. Like, if Red Eyes Baby Dragon allowed you to do more when it got just... First of all, the fact that it needs to get destroyed by battle in order for it to bring out another Red Eyes, and then it just equips itself to it. So you get like a whopping 2,700, like, great. It's still just a normal monster. If it did something like that, where it was like the Redstone card where you tributed it, it even brought out Red Eyes, but it doubled the attack or made it a effect immune or something. It needs something, because right now it's pretty tough to win. Even when the card is strong as Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, people side for it. People are expecting that, so people have kaijus for both that and Phoenix Enforcer. And Phoenix Enforcer is just easier to recur. So, I don't know. Red Eyes is in kind of a bad spot. It's never been in a particularly good spot. It might actually be in the best spot it's ever been, but that's not saying a whole lot. So, with that, next week we'll be going back to Soul Sword, I think. Mix it up with some of these rogue decks in between, but I think I'm going to go back to Soul Sword for now. And keep playing this fucking game, because I don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh's hard. But keep at it.